Wake up, Bears Nation! Do you think Ryan Poles will play his cards with the future of the team? This week, everything is decided. First move, a Titan from Cincinnati's trenches could arrive to plug the run defensive. But if they fail, we'll continue to be humiliated in the NFC North. Second bombshell, a Pro Bowl pass rusher is making waves at Hollis Hall. Is he the veteran we need or an expensive gamble to avoid repeating the pass rush failure? And when you thought IT was all, we reveal how the brain trust is sabotaging its most powerful offensive weapon, turning an elite talent into an underpaid. Gardner, don't look at the draft yet. If they miss these moves, Caleb Williams could be another QB devoured by expectations. Or will he be the shortcut to hell? Subscribe now, give it a like, and find out in the next 6 minutes if Chicago is building a Titan or digging its grave in spring. Let me tell you this, Bears family. Are you ready for a move that could shake Chicago's defense to its core? Because the word on the street is that the Bears are about to sign a monster from the Bengals' trench. Yes, you heard right. Do you think Ryan Poles will settle for just arming Caleb Williams? No way. The intention is clear: to reinforce that defensive line that last year seemed like a sieve against the run. But I ask you, who is the man everyone is talking about? B.J. Hill, a name that might not shine in the headlines, but is a silent assassin. In the trenches? Let me give you the hard facts. This guy has played 15 games for 4 consecutive seasons. Ironclad availability, folks. And not just that, 4 sacks per year on average. Since 2021, PFF grades against the run among the top 55. And in 2024, he reached the top 22. Do you think the Bengals will let him go? I tell you they will. With the $1 million contract Cincinnati has to resolve, Hill could be the sacrificial lamb. Here's the thing. The Bears had the worst run defense in 2024. Imagine that. Andrew Billings and Gervin Dexter need a partner with experience. And Hill? He is a rotation player who dominates both aspects. He stops runners like a wall and pressures the quarterback. For $9 million annually, Spotrick confirms it. He is a bargain compared to his impact. But pay attention. Do you think this is enough? I tell you no. If Poles wants to build something serious, Hill must be just the first step. We need more depth, more youth, more aggressiveness. Or are they going to repeat the mistake of relying only on temporary patches? Now, the burning question for you, Bears Nation, is B.J. Hill the Robin Dexter needs to be Batman? Or should they look for a bigger name in the market? Attention, Chicago Bears fans. Are you ready for an analysis that will get your blood boiling? Because what Ryan Poles is cooking at Hollis Hall could be the move that makes the difference between being contenders or continuing to be spectators. In the NFC North, we are talking about none other than Joey Bosa, a pass rusher with 72 career sacks, being rumored as a possible addition. But this is not just a rumor. It is a historic opportunity for a defense that last year seemed softer than a puppy in winter. What do we see in 2024, Bears family? A defensive line that, without Montez Sweat, was like trying to put out a forest fire with a glass of water. 46 total sacks, 27th in the NFL. And against teams like the Packers or Lions, we didn't even scare the quarterbacks. Now, think, how? Did Philadelphia win that Super Bowl? With a quartet of crazies on the line that devoured Mahomes, want to compete. We need beasts on both ends, and this is where Joey Bosa comes into play. Or not. Let's be clear. He is not the Bosa of 2019, but he still has gas. In 2024 with the Chargers, he recorded 5 sacks in 14 games and 15 significant pressures. Yes, injuries have chased him. He missed 17 games since 2022. But isn't a controlled risk worth IT? Here's my point. If Los Angeles cuts him, signing him wouldn't cost draft picks. And with $65 million in cap space, Poles can offer a short contract, 2 years, $28 million with an out after 2025. Is IT expensive? For a Pro Bowler who would teach rookies like Gabe Murphy or possible third-round pick ITs. A bargain! Here's where the debate gets juicy. Halil Mack, the idol returning, nostalgia or business. At 34 years old, he would ask for $20 million annually. I tell you this, don't fall into the emotional trap. Mack had 16 sacks in 2024, but in 3 years, how much will he have left? And in the draft, Dallas Turner, Alabama, or Jared Verse. FSU are monsters. But rookies, would you trust a rookie to chase Jordan Love or Jared Goff in week 1? I wouldn't. Bosa gives experience plus immediate impact, while the rookie learns think beyond the statistics. Our defense has young players, like Yaquan Brisker and Kyler Gordon, who need a veteran with a killer mentality. Bosa comes from an organization, Chargers, that has collapsed at key moments. Do you think he wants to redeem himself in a rising team like Chicago? That's pure motivation. Plus, imagine the message to the NFC North. Do you think Caleb Williams is our only weapon? The defense is coming for everyone. Of course, it's a risk, but you know what's worse? Not trying. If Poles waits until 2026 to fix the pass rush, Caleb would already be in his second year. And maybe without playoffs, Chicago can't afford that. The strategy should be crystal clear. Sign Bosa if he is available. Draft an EDGE in the first or second round. Let the rookie learn from Sweat and Bosa. Without pressure. So in 2025, you have 2 stones on the ends. And in 2026, the rookie takes the mantle. This is called planning, folks. I dropped this bomb on you. If Bosa comes and gets 8 sacks, Chicago's defense jumps to the top 10. And with Caleb Williams maturing, we're talking about a team that fights for the NFC title game. The cost? A check for $14 million annually. The risk? That he gets injured. But what if IT works? And now, the question you will debate on social media. What weighs more, signing Bosa for immediate impact, or using that money on A, star like Chris Jones, 33 years old, or Derek Brown, younger but expensive? Is Cole Kmet ready to be the king of Chicago? Or are the Bears digging their own grave? Attention fans, I bring you the harsh truth that no one else dares to shout. First, take a deep breath. Remember Cole Kmet from 2023. 73 receptions, 719 yards, 6 touchdowns. A beast. And what happened in 2024? He vanished like snow in July. 47 receptions, 474 yards. Is that progress or organized crime? I tell you, it's a tragedy. And do you know why? Because the Bears decided that their best offensive weapon turned into a gardener. Blocks, blocks, and more blocks. Would you hire Picasso to paint walls? No. Then why do it with Kmet? The burning question. Does Ryan Poles know how to build an offense? Let's be clear. If Poles wants Caleb Williams or Justin Fields to succeed, they need an ally in the shadows. But today, Chicago's tight end group is a joke. Gerald Everett is gone. Mercedes Lewis has 1 foot in the museum. And the only name left is Cole Kmet and the Ghosts. That's not a list. IT's a shopping list. Free agency, paradise, or a trap for Poles? Let's analyze the options. Mike Gesicki, 6'6" magnet hands. But you know what? In Miami, they used him as a decoy. Do you think Shane Waldron will get him out of the block jail? Juwan Johnson, 6'7" wingspan, catches impossible balls. But beware. In New Orleans, he sometimes disappeared. Will he be another boom or bust? And then there's Hunter Henry, a veteran hungry for rings. Could Poles seek experience? Or will they trust a rookie from the draft? Remember, the Bears have 9 picks, but they need tackles and edges. Spending a day 2 pick on a tight end? That's a luxury they can't afford. What if I tell you the solution is in the past? Let's go back to 2023. When Kmet was led by Luke Getsy, he was the number 2 target in passes. What changed? The arrival of Waldron, a coordinator who loves 3WR formations. Goodbye double tight end. Result? Kmet turned into a VIP spectator. Does Waldron not know that Kmet has 4.7 seconds legs in the 40-yard? He could explode in open space. But nitrogen monoxide, they use him as a pin. Heading to 2025, Poles' plan or desperation. Here's the dilemma. If Poles doesn't bring in a Robin-type tight end for Batman Kmet, the offense will collapse. Imagine this. Double coverage on DJ Moore, pressure on Caleb Williams, and Kmet covering an edge rusher. Is that football ORA parity? If Poles signs a Juwan Johnson, Kmet could return to 80 receptions. But if he ignores the position, get ready for another season of 3 and out. And don't forget the offensive line. If Braxton Jones keeps allowing sacks, what's the point of having tight ends? But here's the trick. Hiring a tight end who blocks well would free Kmet to run routes. See? It's all connected. That's why Poles needs a complete player, not a specialist. The last question, and the most uncomfortable, is Cole Kmet an elite tight end or just a good oversized player? Here's my verdict. He's a star, but in the wrong galaxy. If the Bears don't give him a QB who looks for HIM, hello, Caleb, a coordinator who values him, and a teammate who compliments him, he'll leave Chicago and succeed elsewhere. Fans, I leave you with this. In 2023, Kmet was number 5 in yards among tight ends. In 2024, he fell to number 18. Did he fall due to his own fault or a system that drowned him? Tell me, do you think Poles should sign 2 tight ends in free agency or trust the draft? Listen, Bears Nation, the battle to rebuild this team is at its most critical point, and we need each and every one of you to raise your voice. First urgent question. If Dexter Williams is our Batman on defense, does BJ Hill have the level to be his Robin? Or would it be a historic mistake not to pursue a more experienced superstar? Comment, yes or no. Second key decision. Money isn't infinite. Would you prefer to invest a fortune in Bosa for immediate impact? Or would it be smarter to spread those funds on signing a veteran? This isn't just a transaction. It defines the future of Chicago's defense. And we get to the uncomfortable question. Cole Kmet, is he really an elite tight end deserving of his contract? Or are Bears fans overrating a player who is merely competent? We want honesty in the comments. If you're here, it's because you're part of the authentic Bears Nation. This channel isn't just news. It's the home where true fans debate, decide, and build the future of the team. Subscribe right now, activate the bell, and join this family. Every like, every comment, every subscriber makes us stronger. What are you waiting for? Click, leave your opinion, and let's show that in Chicago, pride is non-negotiable. Until next time, Bears family, we're still in the battle here.